Hello, everyone, and welcome to my plans for the universe. See, Mark Kern has now been infected with the woke mind virus. See, he is simping for a non-binary gay game, and all I had to do, was distract him with Big Booba for 5 seconds. And he played the gay game. Yes, my power level is too much for your market's gun. Yeah. And then after that, I made Asmongold, right? Asmongold is my boy, right? But he played Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I told him not to. I went to Ubisoft to make $0 from him, and he gave him $70. Can you believe? Can you believe Asmongold on that? He paid a whole $70 from his own money that he owes me, because I own all his money. Like, all his money goes to me. So he paid $70 to something that wasn't me, and he's not allowed to do that, right? That's why he eats that cheap fucking fast food steak, all the time, $1. You can't afford actual food. So, anyway, Asmongold betrayed me. And because of his betrayal, I have to do something, right? And Asmongold, you know what I can do. You know what I'm capable of, Asmongold. You saw what I did. You saw what I did to Moist Critical, right? You saw what I did. I made him realize that he was a shitty artist all along. He is not a great painter. He's a mediocre one. Yeah, motherfucker. All I had to do, right? All I had to do was show him the response to people when he said he was the coolest character from the Hunger Games. It's not. It's actually Fred, who is the cameraman. He's behind the camera at all times. You are not the best character in the Hunger Games Moist TV Twitch TV / Moist Critical. It is actually Fred the cameraman. He's the guy behind the camera in all the movies, right? So he's the best character, right, in the Hunger Games. I hate to break. He's also the best character in a lot of other movies too, right? Did you know that Fred the cameraman is actually the killer in a lot of horror movies? Yeah. See, me and Fred go way back. He's a fictional character. He's not real, but he's in a lot of movies. And he's the cameraman, right? The guy behind the camera, and he has a lot of he has a lot of powers in a lot of these movies, right? But anyway. I showed him that, and he realized, oh shit, my drawings aren't that good. See, I was able to apply my mental gymnasium on him. So secret power I have, right? And I'll be able to do that too. I've did it before, right? Remember when I made you take a shower and clean your house? Yeah, you said you weren't going to do that for so long, right, Asmongold? All I had to do was get you canceled for the first time that actually stuck, and then that enabled me to get close to you and use my mental gymnasium for the first time. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? I can do it again though. You know, I can change your mind. Thought. It's going to happen again, Asmongold. I will employ my mental gymnasium to make you change your mind again, for your betrayal of my plan by purchasing Ubisoft games. Okay, Asmongold. Come on, Asmongold. You know your betrayal will be punished. The punishment's coming up. Anyway. And for those who don't know, I have the power. The power limits of the mental gymnastics are you've never seen them before. All right, there are no limits that you guys can comprehend. Okay, I once convinced an entire town, right, that the police were the good guys. It was called Uvalde, Texas, right? Did you know that I told them, right, that the police would save their kids? They didn't have to go do it themselves, right? And they actually believed me. Yeah. And then that one Mexican kid just shot them all. Yeah. And no, the police didn't do shit, right? Remember that day? Yeah. It's because they didn't want to do it. They were too scared of like the Mexican kid with like a little cheap gun, because like their guns. They didn't want to get their guns dirty, right? Like they had like theirs in mint condition, and this guy was like, "Oh shit, this guy's willing to use our guns. We get them in mint condition, like we need our guns in mint condition. Like they'll be worth more in 10 years. I promise, guys. I promise, guys. Our guns will be worth more in 10 years if we keep them in mint condition." So, yeah, that's why the cops didn't do anything that day, right? But the parents weren't able to save their kids either because of that, right? I convinced them that the cops were good people and they didn't need to do anything. The cops would solve it. And then, right, I sent in my boy, right? Agent-elect Donald Trump, like, in the future, right? And basically what he was an ICE agent, right? The same ICE agents that headed their way to arrest Mark Kern and send him to a prison in, I don't know, Guantanamo Bay or some shit. Was it Trump? Oh yeah. Actually, it was the one in Santa Monica, right? No. Oh, right, that one. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Mark Kern will be sent into a prison in Taiwan. Oh, right, because he's from Taiwan. We're deporting him to Taiwan. That's right. Okay, yeah. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Mark Kern, your deportation is happening, just so you know. It's about to happen. Anyway, and remember, right? Remember, Asmongold, you think that my mental gymnasium is the limit to my power? Remember what I did with the Stuttering Craig? Yeah, I made him. I made Stuttering Craig. No, I mean, like, literally, I made him, right? Like, there was a time he didn't exist, and I just popped him out. And he just came into being, right? He didn't exist, and then just suddenly he's in the front of a studio called Screw Attack. He's a massive Metroid fan, right? Yeah, I made him, like he just popped into existence. This big Metroid fan that was that named his country after Metroid. I just popped him into existence in the early 2000s. I just have that ability. Like, I have someone with like a backstory for like 20 years just pop into existence with a thought. Right? That's what I can do with one thought, right? Imagine what I can do with 10 twitchy thoughts, right? Like, like imagine if what I can do with the power of Pokimane and Kirsha and Pippa, right? Just have those 3 thoughts. Yeah. You don't want to fuck with me, Asmongold. So next time I tell you not to give Ubisoft $70, you better fucking deliver, Asmongold. You know what I already did to you? I made you. I played my mental gymnasium on you. I can do other things too. I can give you right, a loving girlfriend, right, and that will just ruin you. I'll just give you a girlfriend that actually likes you for who you are. Your subs will deplete instantly. Just lose all your subs. Yeah. It's like you do not want to deny my power level, Asmongold. I'm just saying. I can do the weirdest things to fuck your life over. Just I already made you clean your room and get a shower. What you think? If you think that was just the strength of my power, that's not the limits. That's barely even the beginning, Asmongold. I got more coming, right? And we have, of course, what's his name? Oh yeah, Markiplier. Yeah, Markiplier is under my belt too. See, Markiplier, we do kung fu fighting every 5 days, right? So that's why he has that fucking that fucking Lord Farquaad face, because he actually was Lord Farquaad in the Shrek movie, right? Did you know that? That's not CGI. That's just him walking around with the ogres and stuff, right? And then we have a CGI effect put on, right, to make it look like it's fake. But it's like not really CGI. We just put like this weird like foam, and it makes it look CGI, right? It's not. It's just a weird little foam shit. That makes everyone look CGI. But it's actually just dudes in costumes with this weird foam on. Anyway, Markiplier used to be short, right? That's the thing. He used to be short, but I made him tall. Right? I made him tall because his brother is a furry, and having a short guy who's the brother of a furry is kind of gay, and I didn't want him to be gay. See, Markiplier is a real man. I want him a real manly man. So I had to make him a tall Farquaad instead of a short Farquaad. So that's why he was short in Shrek, but he's tall in real life now. Because I made him tall. I made him grow a bunch, right? And then let's not forget, of course, Az, right? Az is, of course, a major wrestling fan, right? But did you know, right, that Az actually fears first grade English, right? He was mortified by playing Starfield. Like, he saw pronouns. He was, oh, first grade English. Like, he was mortified. I had to convince him that it's just basic English. It's not first grade. It's basic. No first grade English teachers are gonna beat you up and rape you. I can promise you that. Right? I did convince him. Right? He was very scared. Like, that wasn't him hamming it up. Like, he legitimately fears first grade English. Like, to that degree. It's like he's mortified by it, my guys. And then you know, like, all I had to do, do you want to know what I did to Xander Hall, right? Yeah, you don't want to know what I did to Xander Hall, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Asmongold. You don't even want to know what I did to him. Keep it coming, Asmongold. Keep playing that shitty Ubisoft game. I'm giving him $70 whole fucking dollars. Let's see what happens when you fuck with me again.